Hey, so in this video, I'm going to break down the exact process that took me from answering every inquiry, every follow up, everything to do with marketing when it comes to booking more tours. I was held responsible for our venues. And let me tell you, when you're managing a multitude of different things, marriage, family, friends, and when leads come through, it's very difficult to manage those things, especially if it's all dependent on you. So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact process that I took to get my time back when it came to booking tours. Our virtual assistants today book every tour that comes through, follows up with every tour, ensures that every tour comes to the showings, and a lot more. So I'm going to show you the process, show you the exact process that we went through when it came to finding our VAs, vetting our VAs, so you can get your time back and do the things that you enjoy. So let's dive right into it. How to find great talent to book tours so I can focus on growing my business. That is the title of your notes. If you're a note taker, if you're going to gain something from this video, that is what I want you to entitle your notes. How to find great talent to book tours so I can focus on growing my business. Okay. So, a lot of the times when it comes to being a business owner, our mindsets can get stuck in the idea of, I have to do everything, right? If it doesn't go through me, it doesn't go through nobody, right? We are fixed on the idea that our clients solely want to work with us. But it's not you that the client is buying, it's the process that you have. So that's the mindset shift that I want you to go into when we're going deeper inside this video, that you don't have to do everything in your business. As a boss, you have to learn how to delegate the tasks that you no longer can um, minister over so you can focus on bigger and better opportunities, right? So let's dive right into it. First thing first, the where we went to find our great talent was onlinejobs.ph. I've been using this for years. I've been using this platform for years, and it's a great platform to find virtual assistants. And the great thing about it is they're inexpensive. So you won't be spending thousands on thousands of dollars trying to find virtual assistants. You can find virtual assistants that know how to do the tasks, that communicate very well, in that you can pay a reasonable amount that still supports their family and also helps you with your payroll as well too, right? So online jobs ph is where I went to find the role. So this is the tried and true method description that I posted on online jobs ph, and you can pause this video right now just to read what I have on here. But simply enough, you can just copy, paste this, input your information to ensure you have a tried and true method on how to get your virtual assistants. The compensation is going to be in between the $2 to $4 range. You can always go higher. How we compensate our people is a little bit different. So as you see on the screen, it says $2 to $4 an hour plus. So we have a commission structure as well too that just incentivizes them a little bit more in order to book quality tours, right? Because if you're someone that's like, hey, um, it's great. And even if you work right now, you may not always be the most motivated to go to your 9 to 5, or right, the most motivated to do the daily tasks that you have to do. And so that's the same for this. You have to switch the cap and say, man, how would they feel? So yes, we pay them hourly, but we also have a commission structure that allows them to continue growing their pockets, right? So what that commission structure look like is a little bit, maybe a little bit different for you, but we can talk a little bit more in depth inside the community on how that commission structure works for us, right? And what we actually do. And the key part about this is that when you see, if that's you, basically I go through a multitude of, if this is for you, you're going to be this type of person, and this opportunity isn't for you, and you're this type of person. So basically, I put that on the description. And at the end of it, I say, if that's you, send a message with the word appointment. So this is crucial. And I recommend that you do this. Tell them to put a keyword, because if they put that keyword, they actually read your post, right? Or skimmed your post to the point where they seen that, hey, add that word appointment. When we post this, we get, and I kid you not, we get hundreds of applications every single week. Hundreds of applications every single week. And so that's what this visual is just saying. Your inbox is going to blow up. We can jump on the page right now. And this is a mock of like what I posted. We need someone who can turn conversations into appointments. So when you go inside of this, this is what like your dashboard will look like on Online Jobs PH. Here's just the description. Here's what I was talking about, who this is for, who this is not for, right? What we're exactly looking for. When you go inside of messages, here's the inbox being flooded, right? And what we do before we get to that step, inbox is blowing up, right? A lot of interest is coming through. We send this next message just again keep vetting the people. So what we do just quickly, if someone doesn't put appointment when they send out the uh, application, we just delete them, right? We can't we can't waste time. We can't waste time with people who aren't following instructions or aren't reading things thoroughly. Because if they aren't reading things thoroughly on the front end of things before you even hire them, then 9 times out of 10 they won't even be reading or going through the video and onboarding course that you have for your business. So we want to just ensure that we can qualify in a faster pace by putting that appointment section. If they don't use that, just delete it. And I don't care who it is, I delete it, keep moving forward, and the team just keeps going through. So this next phase is we ask um, only on the people who say appointment, right? As part of the process, please send a voice recording of the following script. Hey, so and so, this is ABC Event Venue calling about your upcoming baby shower. Did you receive the menu we sent over? This helps us evaluate communication skills and phone presence. If you're interested, send over your recording and we'll review for the next steps. So that's what we send all the people who went into the next phase, and we listen to those recordings. So when you go down, back to the conversation, this is what she sent, the voice recording. And the thing that we want to listen to on here is in the perspective of a client, a consumer, right? Someone who's reaching out to a business. We want to listen to them for tonality. We want to listen to them for pitch, like their cadence, like how they communicate. Because we don't want someone that we don't want to hire someone that we're not able to understand, right? Or where we feel as though the type this type of person that we hire isn't going to fit our clientele. So we go through all these different messages, all these different voice scripts, and listen to the recordings. And those are the things that we're looking for: cadence, pitch, tonality, energy. Does it seem like they're ready from a script? um, Various different things. And what you'll notice once you're listening to these recordings, you're like, man, that one was really good, right? Versus this one, I'm not too sure. And so you'll just start segmenting the list. Hey, I really liked her. I'm not too sure about her. She was really good. You know, we can probably work with her. So just areas, different areas. One thing to keep in mind about this, I really focus on after hiring so many different virtual assistants, being just in business in general. I really focus on energy, right? Can you hear the energy over the phone, right? When they pick up the phone, and you've had a great customer experience before where you probably called a customer service rep and it felt as though they're talking to you and it felt as though like they know you, right? You want to get that type of experience when you're hearing these voice recordings, right? You don't want to make it seem like I don't know. If you wouldn't want to talk to that person, then they're probably not the ideal candidate, right? And that's okay. That's totally okay. W- Since this is a client facing role and they will be talking to all the leads that's coming in, that's okay. Um, that they may not be the role, the person for that role. But essentially, when we send out that message, that will send out the recording. And then from there, you want to go into a phase of right interviewing, so getting on the call. And we have a two-step system, and I'll make a video on this, a two-step system on how we actually do interviews. Again, we're saving time, we're business owners, we have to make a decision, so we want to save time as well too. So the first one's about 15-minute call where they are just talking, we're just asking questions. And then the second phase is more so the nitty-gritty on what this role will entail, and we're doing most of the talking. And so once you set that up, again, that little tension of just going on that call, I've done so many interviews, some people don't even show up. So they just X themselves out of completely even being a part of your team. And we don't look to do reschedules. So on that first 15-minute call, if they don't show up, we don't do reschedules, we move on. And then that next phase, we look to just vet them a little bit more. The second part is a group call. First phase is one-on-one, 15-minute call. Second phase is like group call, where we get on with like 3 to 5 different candidates and we just ask them rapid questions, see if they're comfortable with the script, see who is like the leader of the group, and we look to single that person out in order to take them and eventually onboard them. So again, in this video, this is just a little piece on how you can gain your time back as someone who probably runs all day long being so in this video, um, that's exactly what we diagnosed, right? How to find the perfect virtual assistant for your company. You may go through a couple when you do hire that person. But like I said, we'll go in deeper in later videos on how what it looks like to onboard that person. But inside the Automate My Venue community, I show event venue owners exactly how to build the system we use in our own event venue for hiring, for training virtual assistants, to automating follow-ups using AI, and building a complete booking system. If you're a serious event venue owner and you don't want to do everything yourself, let's click that link in the description to join the community. It's a lot of value in there. It's a lot of value in there that can save you months, can save you years of time, especially if you're someone that's new inside of this business. So hit the like button, subscribe for more for event growth strategies, and leave a comment telling me what's been the biggest challenge you've been facing when managing your event venue business. And other than that, I'll see you in the next video.